Okay, we are officialing. We are officialing now. We are officially starting today's daily. Okay, so yet again, I am yet again. Yet again, I am playing Echo, but not really. Yet again, wouldn't really say is the best word for that. Best word. But yeah, so pretty recently, this actually just happened yesterday apparently, one of my friends had to go to the ER. He's a runner. We don't really know why. We're thinking maybe heartbeat, something like that. My sister actually had the same issue. Anyway. Sure, okay. But yeah, so that actually got me thinking about like the 3 times that I have ever had to go to the ER. So I just figured, why not? Let's talk about that for now. So basically, as I said before, there are 3 different times I have had to go to an ER. 2 of which were me ending up with scars. One of which was a allergic reaction. We think. We're still not really 100% sure about that one. Well, at least my family thinks they're 100% sure. I am still have not ever been 100% sure about that one. Okay. But, like, the order that the things happened in was it went scar, then, whatever the heck it's called, reaction, and then back to another scar. No, I don't think there's anything bad with them or anything, and the scars themselves don't look that bad. The one's barely even noticeable. It's on my face, which was actually my first one. So, as I was saying, at the very beginning, we're going to go I don't remember how old I was. I had to be like 7-ish, 10-ish, around there. But between those ages, I was like 10 to 7. I was somewhere in there. And I was eating, those like push pop type popsicles, not the ones that like you actually like push at the stick at the bottom, but like the one where it's literally just like a flavored popsicle inside of a wrap that you cut off the top of the wrap, eat the little like smidgen that stays in the top part, and then you like slowly push up the like the bottom bit slowly upward, and then you like always drink the juice out of the thing at the end. That one. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But you know what? I don't have a name for them. I don't know. I would always just know them as like a push pop type deal. Because you do need to push them upward. So, I was eating one of those. Now I was just eating one on my couch. And I was just having a good, jolly old time. Everything was going just peachy. And then, for whatever flipping reason, my dog like comes up and sits next to me. Yeah, I feel like I'm slurring my S's. Sits next to me, and then just starts staring at me for a second. So I look back at him, still eating the popsicle, and then he starts to growl a little bit. I'm just like, okay, whatever. I turn away. This is back when I had my old dog. He was a vicious little mother flipper. I would love to like reverse time and have my current mentality in my old body because God, I would have that dog. I wouldn't have, like, beat it, but I would have trained the hell out of it. And, like, my fear factor would be a completely different story. Because way back then, I feared the heck out of this dog. But now I'd be like, you want to bark at me? Bam! Smacked its nose. He charges at me. I grab its neck. I slam its head on the ground. Okay, that sounds very brutal, but I mean, like, you grab its face, you grab its snoz, you slam it on the ground, you hold it to the ground, and that's how you assert dominance to dogs. Just in case you weren't aware. Because, like, it has to see that he's beneath you type deal. And then, like, so on and so forth. So, like, that's just, like, what I would have done if I could go back in time anyway to train that flippin' arse of a dog. How did that What hit me? Okay, I know how that one hit me. That one hit me? Make me repeat myself. Okay. Back to what I was saying, and then from there, now for whatever reason, I looked back at the dog, and apparently that set the darn thing off, and it bit me right in the face, right above my lip. We were actually really worried about it at first because we were thinking there's like a chance that it went through my lip into my whatever the heck it's called, like into my actual mouth, and then I'll need to get like internal stitches. And I don't know about you, but I don't want internal stitches. Just it doesn't seem too fun to have such things. God, you're gonna be aggravating. I'm not gonna be able to farm when fighting this sinking champion. I was really expecting him to keep chasing me. Ah! Let me kill you. So then he bit my my face, and my family wasn't too happy about this. Well, of course, neither was I, but I wasn't. I was crying. I was younger. We went to the ER. We put like ice and blah 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 over it. And like so on and so forth. And then from there, you know, we just did the stuff. I really don't have anything major about how I got this star or anything. Like it was just like it was just a face scar. Because of this, I'm not like fully capable of growing a beard technically. I still do it and stuff anyway, but I'm technically not really supposed to, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Are you flippin' kidding me? So, as I was saying, just like blah, blah, blah. That's just there you go. That's all that really happened towards that scar. Now, as I said, my next trip to the ER was an allergic reaction. Basically, what ended up happening was we're not entirely sure what I was allergic to. Which is the thing that like really bugs me. Because I'm like, what's the problem? So my family is going with that I was allergic to red food coloring. But I don't think this is true because like I've had red food coloring before and after this situation. So I am like 90% sure that I am not allergic to red food coloring. Now, you know, it is a possibility, but I personally disbelieve such things. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. Finally, I killed the darn dude. Okay. And the second time, okay, but there were a few things that we were thinking was, at first we thought this could be chicken pox. Because we weren't entirely sure if I had chicken pox when we were younger. We couldn't really remember. The second thing we were thinking is maybe it's whatever comes after chicken pox that I can't, that usually is like in elderly people that I can't really think of the name of. Like, because once you get chicken pox, it's impossible to get it again. But there is like another thing that having chickenpox makes you like viable to have. So we weren't entirely sure about that one. And then the last option they were thinking it could be is, can we please just let me hit the darn thing? Ow. So, and then we were thinking maybe I had an allergic reaction to whatever the heck it's called. The stuff in sunscreen. Because right beforehand we went to like the beach or something. I forget why, but I put on a lot of sunscreen, and yeah. So basically, what the allergic reaction was, though, is it was I missed. But I had these red spots all over my body. That's also why we were thinking like this could be chickenpox, is just because those red spots were everywhere, and we're like, well, this could be a problem. But then like, we went to the ER to figure it out. Blah blah blah. We weren't really sure if it was an allergic reaction. Okay, I'm back. Had a small interruption. Fuck. Damn it. Okay, but so that's why we're thinking it was chickenpox and all, because there was just red dots all over my flipping body. So yeah, we're still honestly not 100%, because they ended up giving me some medicine. I don't remember what it was, but like I would just take it like once a day. I'm pretty sure it was allergic reaction, though. I don't believe it was like chickenpox or anything. The reason I think this is because I think like the medicine that they gave me was like meant for allergic reactions in general. Could be very wrong. But honestly, I could be completely wrong. We still really don't know what it fully was. So yeah, the final time that I ever went to the ER was whatever the heck it's called.
I hate being responsible.
An enemy has been slain.
Shoot. Well, it was my last scar, which was the scar on my hand. I feel as if I already talked about this like in a daily or something, but I could honestly be very wrong about all that. I could honestly be very wrong about that. No. Oh, well, yeah. Yes, I could honestly be very wrong, like if I talked about it before in the past or not. I don't think I did. Dang it. Wait, no, I want this.
An enemy has been slain.
So the last time I got a scar on my right hand. So there's actually two scars there technically, but it's from like the same thing.
So basically, when my sister is like angry over this. I don't think it's like true anger, but still. She was moving, and we had her old mirror. So because of this, she wanted it and all. And it was regular. If you want your mirror, you're gonna ask for your mirror. But we had to move it through our garage. Our garage. This mirror is huge. This mirror, like, just to be blunt, it's about the same size as our garage, like height-wise. You have like an inch above, an inch below. That's really all you got. Like, and I'm not joking in the slightest. That's just like what you have for space. It's just what you have for space. There's really nothing more to say about it. That's all you got. But my mother, now for a lot, I definitely talked about this in the past, but I don't care. A lot of people didn't think this was true at first, but my mother stinking asked me if like I could carry the thing. Because she was scared of exactly what I did. She was scared she was gonna drop it. It's a mirror, you know, it's made out of glass. Ow. I didn't have enough mana for my ult, so I was like not risking it for a biscuit. She was scared that she was gonna drop it, break it, and she didn't want to do that. So she was like, Guido, can you carry this thing? And originally I'm like, I can, but like I don't. This thing's pretty big. This could honestly be a bit difficult for me. And she's like, it's okay, blah blah blah. And then like I start to carry it though. And, you know, just everything's going all hunky-dory at first. I'm literally, like not even a full foot away from, you know, full foot away from, like, getting out of the house into, like, the moving truck that it was in. Or that we, like, put the rest of our stuff in anyway.
And then of course I bump the thing off the ceiling, and then it cracks and it jabs me in the hand. It actually, as I said, it made 2 cuts. It like went into my like right beneath my knuckle. If it went up any higher, it could have actually like really damaged my knuckle. But then like it was a really shallow cut that they said they couldn't even like stitch together. It went down to a little bit above my thumb. Then it left my hand and then re-jabbed into it, like into my thumb, leaving a big like hole basically in my thumb. Then they yanked out the skin because all the skin just got like literally wrapped into my hand. Originally, we weren't sure if we were going to go to the ER and everything. It was like, okay. It wasn't that big of a deal at first, we were thinking. And then we did actually end up going, and they're like, oh, yeah, you need this stitched. And then me and my dad were like, oh, wow. Because me and my dad were saying, nah, it'll be fine. Rub some dirt on it. And my mom's like, this could be a really bad problem. Like, honestly, like, we need to get this checked out right away. And we're like, okay, sure. So then both of us were like, oh, well, I guess it needs stitches. There you go. And then, I stitched it all up, and now I got a permanent little mark on my face from the first one. I now know, or we don't know what I'm allergic to for the second one. It's not sunscreen because I've put on sunscreen since then, and I don't think it is whatever the heck it's called. What's the other thing that I can't think of the name of? Food coloring. Well, red food coloring, to be more specific, is what they thought it was. Because I've had that since and before that happened. So, yeah, I really don't think it's that one. And then I know I got a scar on my right hand, and I can say I fought a mirror. So thank you all very much for watching today's daily. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to be bidding you all adieu. Goodbye.